So have a great weekend, guys. And okay, Jan, the way we trade is we pick price points. That what you see here in this. You can create a spreadsheet like this on an Excel spreadsheet, and I'll have it. Thanks. I'll have this up for you on the recording on the website in about an hour or so, because I have to convert it and put it up. But the long point is the price point where above it you must buy. If the prices come above, let's say the Aussie gets above 102.57, this means above this I'm going to buy. Above the 102.57, selling is no longer an option. You can only buy or do nothing. Okay? Selling or going short above 102.57 in the Aussie would be risky. You're standing in front of a freight train. The structural long point is what we call a trend changing point. This means a structural long point is a trend changing point to the upside. This means that the trend now is going to be born. That's the moment of the birth of the trend to the upside. That's the structural long point. And the stop loss, this is where you say, if I buy it at 102.57, and in this case it's a structural point, this means that the move is going to be very strong. If you have a choice between what to buy, buying the Aussie dollar, which is your long point, is the same as your structural point, is a high caliber trade, because you have now two reasons. It's a buying point, and it's a trend, the beginning of the trend point. So it's very important. It's a high choice of a trade. Therefore, we're going to keep the stop very tight. I don't want it to come back below that stop, and that applies on the structural long point and the structural short point. Okay, so this is the radar screen. One of the other tricks that can help you is you can take these values and put them as a horizontal line on your chart. So if you look at the Aussie dollar, you can see on my chart there is the 102.57. That is my buying point. The 102.57 is right there. So when the prices comes above it, I know that's the planning. Above the one, I know this is a decision-making point. I don't need to look for my notes. I don't need to waste my time. I know above it I'm going to buy, and below it I'm going. And the red line, the 102.24, I'm going to sell it below. That is my short point. So you put those lines in on your chart and you save it. Therefore now your trade plan, when you're trading in the market, your plan is right in front of you and you can make a quick trading decision. Okay? So I hope that was helpful. And I hope that answers your question. And let me say